All right, here we are. I'm excited for this one. This one should be very interesting. I'll try to make it quick. As you see, I'm here in front of these bronze doors. I'm inside of the Sunset Chapel at the Sunset Cemetery. And we're going to take a look here. Very nice antique furniture all throughout the building. It's all antique, almost all of it. Very ornate, beautiful, very fine woods and common shapes that we see. So here's that shape again. There it is in the middle. This is an octagonal piece, antique. And yeah, so random bits like this lying around too. This nice little, this antique stuff. I think stuff that was here. I don't see any other reason why they kept some of this stuff here. So I believe I have the place to myself right now to quickly get through this, so I will not waste any time. This matches those. See? And they have that design. Very nice. Those, sorry about the lighting in some of these areas. I'll try to get some light here. But yeah, so let's take a look out here though. This is gonna blow you away. So we got this, everything in here is extremely ornate. All the doors are bronze, and it's been turned into a chapel now, or more of a mausoleum. Rather, it's more of a mausoleum. But it's called the Sunset Chapel because it is sunset right now. Perfect time to be here because the sun is going to be coming in very strongly off this side of the building, which it is. So let's check it out. Here's that shape again. We're going to see a lot of this, that 3-prong, as well as like 4-leaf clover-looking deals. That shape is very common. But check this out. We're at the cemetery. This is the cemetery now. Now where do you, if you were to guess, where would you think you are now? In Minnesota, in Minneapolis, in a cemetery? That's an obelisk, yes. That lines up with the building behind it, yes. And it's on a slope. And there's a water feature right there. And very interesting. It lines up with this, as well as the building across the street, which is not in view, which is the golf course and its building. And there's a strange flagpole down there that is extremely long. There's 2 right here that have no flags on them. No flags, but 2 flagpoles. So all these poles around here, these strange ones, I think are unique and different. Oh, here's one of these tall ones right here. Just ungodly tall. It's supposed to be a holy place. So, I mean, that doesn't make sense. So, I think that's hiding something, or not being honest. And here we have that shape again. And just look at the detail here. That common amber glass we see so often. And let's take a peek down these ways. I'll show you quickly. We have that shape in the bronze everywhere. So these definitely were here. The name plaques clearly were just redone. See that shape? And this shape too is common here in this building. Windows, many windows have been replaced with scenes and demands. Look at the lights. They all have those shapes on them. Everything in here has that shape. Even this one, they have those 3 magnetron-looking shapes. These here are new additions with demands and some, it looks like a Phoenician character there. And very, very sloppy here. And see this work here, very sloppy around those dots. Not uniform, not in line. Yet they're still utilizing the tech, I believe, though, because you always find one red one or two on these, very few red ones. And that I find that on the original windows, because there are original windows in here still. Interesting that these even have that shape, but these clearly seem to be a new facade. Yeah, they are. It's very thin. Even the vents are very ornate. They have a very ornate design all the way across. I'm not sure if it's picking it up very well. New windows. And let's move on. Now, you see in here, you have an urn on either side, but they have a little depression that they're sitting inside of. And when I look at the stone in here, or the facade, it's not the same color as those urns are. And I think those urns are placed on a base. They're connected, but they're a different color. Whoa. Interesting. When I put this in here, it gets really blurry. And all of a sudden my phone goes wonky. See that? And when I go outside of the gate, it's fine out here, it seems. Right? Yeah. So, some sort of an energy anomaly right here. When I go in here, it becomes very blurry. And hard to see those urns. And it can't focus in here on anything, really. That right there. Strange. Yeah, another window. I'm not getting that in here. Well, kind of, yeah. It gets fuzzy when I go in there. I don't know. I mean, there's not a big light difference in the fuzziness. The fuzzy stuff happens when I go over this railing, and then it gets fuzzy. I'm not sure if it's picking it up. I'd rather it not pick it up. Triple Corinthian looking columns. Oh, it's 3 of them, yeah. I didn't notice that before. That's cool. Huh. New windows. That shape is everywhere. On the light fixtures, on the brass gates. This one's been done out different. And I'm not getting any fuzziness in that one. It's pretty good in that one. It's weird. I don't know. They all look different, but anywho. Even the door had one of these. No glass in it though, but it did. Looks like an original door. Very old wood. Very ornate designs on all this stuff, you see? That's old world stuff. That was here in this building already. Like these were matching benches, matching chairs. All the door frames and the window frames and even the elevator shaft frames are all bronze. I better close the door. A little bit. Okay, so here we are in the chapel. It's beautiful. The sun's blazing through those windows. That shape is everywhere. It's on those lights as well. I can show you those up close. Beautiful wood structure, which I'll get up closer to and show you. So straight out there is that obelisk. There's two, I don't know what you call those, scones, I don't know what they call those, something like that, you know, on the walls, but there's only two of them in the whole building, I think. And they're right there, they're always facing each other like this. So I wonder what those are. And as well, oh, I'll go to this one. They have that shape. Offensive furniture down here, mixed in with some of the antique stuff. Here's some antique stuff here. Look at the fabric and stuff. And the wood. And then they got like offensive stuff mixed in. Like a couch. So we're lounging in the chapel. And all new windows. Every one of them. They all have images, scenes, and demands and all sorts. Now look at this. Even in here. Wow, this is a cool room. What is this like the? This must have been the master's chambers here. I don't know. But we're checking it out. I think we have the place to ourselves to do so. Look at the podium. Is that not nuts? Look at this. We're in a chapel. This is a random chapel inside of a Minneapolis cemetery. And look what we're finding in this structure. These are original windows. Here we have some. All the old ones are bulging out. They're so old that they're bulging. And they always have just maybe one of these red ones or two. And you see that they're very clean with the design. It's not sloppy like the first one I showed you. And the light comes through here. Very interesting. That's what it looks like when the light comes through. The original ones. All the new ones, none of the new ones do this. That is incredible. Sun is right there. This is the Sunset Temple or Chapel, and those are original windows, serving whatever function that they were designed for. Hopefully it's doing something friendly to me right now. That'd be nice. It does feel nice coming through those windows. Very radiant. Look at this. Look at this here. This is on inside of this little back office here. Look at that. The same shape, all the ornate bronze. Look at this. That shape is everywhere. Why does it have to be in everything in this building? That shape is on everything. And this is antique stuff, old stuff, fine wood. Not that junk, but that's the master's quarters. And what are these doing? I have found the Pillars of Hercules, I believe. Okay, this podium. Yeah, that looks pretty antique to me and pretty nice. This is pretty nice. Yep, those perfect sliding, no track. No, you know, they didn't need a track. Their woodworkers were so good. They could just do this wood on wood contact with not a scratch or blemish on the side. After how many years of this being used, probably? We don't know. Look how fine they did everything. Definitely old world. And look at that. Just to prove it even more. There's that shape. Oops. Okay. That's not going to work. Oh, yeah, it is. There, see? Even that has the shape on it, too. If I can get out of the shot, out of the way. See? Another organ. Very nice. Original window. the light comes through like that. Very different. I believe this is the way I want to go now. Oh, wait. What are these? Facing each other here. Yeah. A lot of work went into both of those pieces, and yeah, very, very fine wood. Look at the woodwork. All that work. Looks very expensive. Very fine fabric behind there. What are those? They have nice pointy tops. And that shape. Those shapes up there, or is this better here? Yeah, see they have 8. It's like an 8-pointed star almost, or rounded star, or magnetron. What are those? There's nothing on them, they're just facing each other in between the grand window, which on this, it's not one of the round ones. On this type of structure, it was that kind of window. Cathedrals, I think, have the round ones. So yeah, different structures, different uses. But, I mean, let's go check out the wood. So we come back here. What do we got? Oh, look at the newel posts on top of this stuff too. Just. Here's our original windows. All the windows that are original are not in view of where the people come to visit and pay their respects. Most of the original windows, not all of them, but most of them, especially the ones that face the sunset, are out of view in areas like this, like here. We're behind here. Not supposed to go back here, but you know. Says who? Lots of strange symbols like this, where it's like two letters in one. You know, they did that. These are the symbols. They had there's some more on the outside of the building like this too. But I do know that other groups use these types of symbols as well. But that's interesting as well. Those like double, triple letter looking things. And this is very, very nice, fine. I mean, this is just unreal how nice this stuff is made. Bronze. Well, if the hinge was on there, right? But yeah, very, very nicely made and interesting. New stuff inside. Not sure about that dial. Yeah, it's plastic. I thought it was metal. Okay. So, there's that. Everything in here is interesting. Here's the original organ, I think, or I mean the main one that they used. It's antique, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the one that was maybe in here. Old locks, very, very small micro screws, heads. Look at that light's very different too. Let's see if I can turn that on. No, I can't. Not right here. Excuse my walking around. Okay. They're all bronze, all the doors and the frames. Bronze. Original windows where nobody can see them except the janitors. Interesting here. Fleur de lis on top of this one. And you see, there, fleur de lis. Bronze, with that amber glass. That's bronze. Everything's very, very high quality and very well made in here. So, original windows. Very damaged, and there's a leak somewhere, but this is a brick structure behind this. And let's move on. I believe I have to go out. And I was thinking about, yeah, I'll show you this first. So, very beautiful newel posts and designs and bronze railings, all of them. I tend to see a lot of hearts in the old world stuff, in the ironwork, lots of heart, or similar to hearts, you know, like not quite a heart, but it's always something like a heart or close. And we have that here. And there's 3 levels of it right here. All the lights are off in there. Well, anywho, there's 3 beautiful sweeping spirals right there. Original windows here, I believe. And they are different. They are just symmetrical designs that have a lot of sacred geometry. And as I look at this, this room is buzzing. This area right here is buzzing. I can feel like a wind, an etheric wind coming off of this. Wow. Very strange piece in the center with a red piece in it. It's all symmetrical. The building's ringing. It's ringing. I hope I picked that up. The whole building just rang like a bell. The whole building just rang like a bell. I hope I just picked that up. When I was talking in there, I was buzzing so much from the energy here. And then the building started to like ring. And then like ring. Just bah. I had to have gotten that. It made my hair stand up, like static almost, like my hair stood up. And there's nobody in here. I'm the only one in here. I'm the only one. At least I thought I was, but I don't know how anybody would manage to ring the building like that. That was incredible. Okay, again, more of what I believe are the original windows. No scenery, no demands or anything, but symmetrical designs, chakra designs, and the common stuff that we see, symmetry, because these buildings were designed in symmetry, and we know this. It all had to be symmetrical for this to work. Original windows, they are warped. They are the light comes off of these very differently. They have that shape in there. So I'm saying definitely these are the original windows. Because the new ones are very obvious, you can tell. These are very detailed and very nice. And old, but nice. Look at this. The mechanism. Wow. That's really nice. Okay, that's cool. I like it. There were some oh, here's some more of these. Look at that. That shape. But they were some really nifty folks, those old worlders. They were, look at the on the original windows, they always have these, but these new ones, they don't do that. All the new ones, they don't have those strange light anomalies. It's very, as you can see on here, it's very dull. See, it's not all trippy and stuff. See, they have all. Some of these look like they were original. I don't know, those bottom 3? No, they're not. They're all new. In these lights as well, there's that shape. It's everywhere, and these are just magnificent. Oh, look at that connecting piece right there, holding up that light to that chain. Even that has that shape in it. maybe right there, in the middle. That has that same shape that we see there and everywhere else. So, yes, and very ornate up there design. Another organ, a third organ. Looks very old and very nice wood. Yeah. Yeah. Could be a later addition, but I'm sure that some of these organs that we find may have very well been the original organs. The woodwork is too nice on these, and all the just the fine details are not like what we do today. If you're into antiques, you know what I'm talking about. But this wood, okay, so it's a wood structure. I don't know what kind of trees they used, because these are enormous. And they seem to be one piece. Where was it? Or maybe it was something else I was looking at. Oh yeah. Oh, why do these seem to be like one just enormous piece of wood? And they're enormous, and it's not really wood anymore either. It's more like a stone. It's hard as rock. Hard as rock. I wonder what it was like in here when that building run. Wow. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, so these are hard as rock. Yeah. So they had some very effective wood hardening technique going on here. I mean, they can harden wood today, but not like this. Not like this, and not like they did in the past. Here in St. Paul, they have train bridges made of this stuff. Old train bridges too, old ones, made of this really hard, rock solid, hardened wood. And I don't think we're doing that as efficiently today, like we see here. I mean, this stuff is just like concrete. It rings. Here's wood. That's wood. That's wood. That's rock. It's like rock. So everything about this place is very, very fine detailed, and just a sweet little place to come and explore, especially at sunset when these windows are all lit up. Man, but this one here, it's all original, and it's just buzzing in here. I mean, good grief, this is so insane. You can really feel it. And next I'll try to get you some footage out there on the grounds. Maybe we'll take a ride past that obelisk and check out a few features I know of over this way. They're pretty unique. Just wanted to show you this place because it's pretty special, I think. Not a lot of people visit this place because not a lot of people, have a relative here, and it's just not a very known thing to just. It's not, people don't just hang hang out in cemeteries and cool, old, interesting places like this. And people are missing out because this stuff is just wild. They're missing out. Everything's bronze and ornate. Sorry about the light. I'm hoping that you can get that. The idea, though, all this is antique. Antiques. Beautiful. That's too dark. But they're all antiques, and they're all beautiful. The doors are all bronze. The lights all have that shape. New windows, bronze doors, with those old handles, and they look very old and very high quality too. Random antique chair sitting here, I believe. Yeah, definitely. Here's some original windows down here. We're at the base level now. Half of this building is kind of buried. Here's the electrical room. I wonder if that's open. What do you know? Hello? Bronze gates. And let's see. What do we got here? I'm sure we can find some structural stuff in here. You always go to the boiler. Oh, there's some machinery back there. Boy, is it dark. It's not eerie though. The energy in this place is very. I mean, I'm in here all by myself, but it's dark over there. But it's not creepy. It's very pleasant, relaxing place. It's a nice place. I'm not seeing any bricks, so I know it's a brick structure. I know it is, but I just can't. Oh, what do you have here? I need some light. Oh my goodness, yeah. Here they are. Okay, I need a light. Excuse me for a moment while I fish for a light in my pocket. I gotta show you this. Look what we just found. It's always go to the boiler room if you can, or the electrical room or something. Because look at this. I'm glad I just did this. Proving this is what I thought it was. Being this was a brick building. Boom. It is brick. There it is. Oh yeah, they're covering it the hell up with all sorts of stuff. That stuff out there, that this stuff, you know, all that, the walls. There's bricks behind that. Yeah. There you have it. Painted, spray painted. It looks like they're spray painted almost. I mean, they were, but I mean, like, geez, look at that. What are they kidding? I don't think anybody else is coming back here. But cool place. And close that. Shut the light off. And let's take a look here one more time. More of these dark amber windows. They have something blocking because we're below ground level here. These windows are below ground now, and that's why they have a light placed in each one to get the same effect that we should be getting right now from those windows, which we're not because we're buried now. Is that a wise idea to build such a structure with such things inside and bronze everywhere and have these windows below the ground only to put a light on either side? I don't think so. Those are all geometric. Symmetry and the iron and the brass and bronze everywhere is beautiful. So, sorry, I'm thinking as I go here. I'm going to show you outside next. So, I'll be back in a different location in the cemetery. Let's take a look in the gentleman's room, shall we? I like to look at the like the doors and stuff, and oh yeah, see here? And it's got a stamp on it too. They always put those stamps on stuff that wasn't theirs. And that's a very unique hinge right there. Very unique, very simple. Think like an old classic, or like an old antique car, like a Model T or a Model A, and the engine and how the components will always look like round and simple, like that. They were very intelligent back then. Amber windows, very old and bulged. Look at the designs here on these air vents, which are under the ground over here, boarded up. Bronze door. Even on this, look at these are glass. Look at that. Cool. So, I think that's all I want to show you here. More of this stuff with the lion legs and all that. So, we're going to move on. And I will see you. Oh, one more staircase here. Original windows, where nobody sees them, with their beautiful light shining through, casting a shadow from this railing. Oh. Another old hinge, yeah. Very interesting, those hinges. I don't know. I would not be surprised if those were already here. Original windows in the front. This one's not. This one has just glass in it now, but the one behind it. And the shape is on everything, even the lights down here. Every table is an antique. And that's it. I'll see you in the cemetery. We can just take a look from out here. So, I bet the building just rung again. Gee, that door really. Okay, see, we have like a level. Yeah, one level buried here. And I'm not sure if there's anything below this. I didn't check, but yeah, this seems to be all new. Yep, it's concrete, and yeah, and then the. Oh yeah, here's what I wanted to show you. These but then again, up here, you get that strange symbol, right in the end there, and then more of those like double letter symbols as well. So I'm not sure, but I can see that those were frames around those windows. So yeah, so that looks phony to me over there on the corner. But it seems that somebody knows what those symbols are, because I don't think that those are old. This is that offensive fake granite stuff, pink granite, Aswan quarry stuff. So, and it's very thin. Anywho, I'll see you out there in the hills in a moment. All right, I'm back over here, and this is I guess the front of the chapel, and we're at Sunset Chapel. The sun is setting, and here we have the obelisk. So I'll meet you over there. All right, here we are at the Tower of Memories. We just came from back there at the chapel, and here we are at the obelisk. And all inside of that top piece there's all types of machinery and stuff in there, looking bits. A few small bells, I believe, but a lot more machinery looking stuff in there. Not sure what that is. It's been resurfaced and named the Tower of Memories. And it lines up with that building in the back, as well as a building on the golf course across the street is in line with this alignment as well. And yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I'll show you a few more things, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I wanted to show you this here. There's all types of strange pieces like this that seem to me like some sort of a technology of some kind, and that is related to the alignment that we just saw here with the obelisk, which is right there, and that this thing here is, it's 4 pillars with a pedestal in the middle on a platform of about like 3 or 4 steps maybe. And it would appear like it's that same concrete facade stuff, but these are actually poured pillars, or poured, it's that same material, but it's that granite stuff, like the, you know, like the Aswan quarry stuff in Egypt, or same stuff. And the pillars are one single piece of that poured material, whatever it is. Some people call it geopolymers, or I'm not sure, but that's what this is. These aren't just like monuments. And there's some more here we're gonna look at. They're interesting, so I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back at a new location, close to where I just was, but now we have 3 structures here in alignment. We have this one here, this one, this dome thing, and that right there. And they're in a line. They even have their own like causeways of hedges marking them, and they are in alignment facing straight at the obelisk. So I'll show you this one next. Not to mention the little cherubs everywhere and stuff, just randomly sitting everywhere. I'm not sure if they're fastened into the ground or what, or into something, but there's 2 of them here. And lots of cherubs and old looking stuff. So I'll be back when I get close to that one.